How's it going, guys? Welcome to the FM Dugout for episode 26 of the Hexagon Challenge here with the LA Galaxy in the MLS. So we are now 14 games into our season, and as you can see from the league table in the Western Conference, we're having a storming season so far. A 13-point gap between ourselves and second place Portland, albeit they have a game in hand. We've only drawn once and lost once, and as ever the ticker will have details of that. So today's game sees us take on the second placed team in the Supporter Shield, so the team who are first in the Eastern Conference, which is Orlando City. I was expecting New York to be doing a little bit better, and that's why I was targeting that game originally, but Orlando have certainly been the best team over on the East, and it's a away game as well, which should make it that little bit more tasty. So, as you might have seen from the ticker, we've ended our, there we go, you can see, we've ended our transfer window. We haven't signed anyone else since the last episode, but we have agreed to sign Shea Ojo from Liverpool, who will turn 24 by the time he's with us. I think he's got a lot of potential still. He really just needs to get, first team games, a team who are prepared to give him the time, and certainly with the sort of midfield I am looking to be playing, I think Ojo will fit in rather nicely there, so I'm really quite excited about that. The team is performing pretty well at the moment. You'll have seen from the ticker maybe, no, it probably hasn't got round yet, maybe from the home screen here, the highest average rating is Arduin, 8.37. I mean, that's huge. The players just seem to be doing really, really well. There's not too much other news really to talk about. If I show you how we've been doing, so first time out we had Montreal Impact. We had what seemed like a narrow win over Philadelphia, but we let them get back into the game with a couple of late goals. So it would have been 4-2, I guess, until the final minute, and at one point it was 4-1. A draw against New England, who of course I think was that the team we beat in the last, so we beat them 6-0 in the MLS Cup, and a 0-0 draw with them here, and then we lost to Chicago. Now in this game we had a number of players missing, I think, on international duty. You can see I had to play Arias, who else was I missing? Ian Acho. I had to play Enrique Hernandez and Toivonen, I think, in the striker's position for that game. Making excuses. I mean, we lost the game. We created enough chances. We probably shouldn't have lost it. Back-to-back games against FC Dallas, which I was tempted to do live comms on. Managed to get 2 wins there. Big win against Seattle to call out. I mean, you can see the spread of the goals. We're not relying on one player, which is really promising. Fabregas unfortunately got injured in that game and was missing for a number of them. Then our derby game against San Jose, 4 separate scorers, albeit one was an own goal, but again, solid performance from us. Houston, who'd been our bogey team, I think, of last season, just really unable to get wins against them. Managed to get a win this time round, but it was a hard fought win. We had to come back from 1-0 down, and then the last game against Colorado, a 4-1 win. Zardes and Alipur. Alipur is starting to show promise now. 7 goals in 9 starts, and he looks as though his skills are improving as well. 21 years old. Look at that hairdo as well. I mean, honestly, just Mr. Cool here. But the strange thing is, I'll see his hairstyle change. I don't know if regens have their hairstyle change over time, and if you look at my manager's profile as well, I don't know what's going on with his face here. Is this a graphical glitch or what? Has he put a couple of, I don't know, patches on his face while he's been out getting a tan? Anyway, I digress. So things are going really, really well for us at the moment. So today's game sees us take on Orlando City, as I say, first in the Eastern Conference, and it's a chance for me to now play the team that I was sort of treating as my regular team, because last game gave me an opportunity. Actually, that doesn't really work out there, does it? Last game gave me an opportunity to kind of shuffle things around a little bit, just because I felt we played quite a few games. There was like a midweek game and a Saturday game, then another midweek game and a Saturday game, so I changed things around a little bit just to keep people fresh. Juan Pablo Marquez, the guy we got from the draft, has actually done pretty well for himself since he signed up here. Not too bad at all, but I think for today's game, I'm just looking at who's available. Probably want Legit back in and Rice there. Fabregas is fit, but not quite. 7.7. He's actually been playing better than Rice. I think I'll just keep Rice in for today's game. Up front, it really pains me to take off Zardes, but I mean Iheanacho is our man up front. Alipour, as I say, has been doing very well. Jameson has again fallen down the pecking order. That's the thing with this team. If you perform well, you get a place in the starting lineup. If you don't, then you get dropped. It's as simple as that. So nearly missed that one there. Definitely want Toivonen starting today's game. It's a big match for us. So let's go and see how we can get on against Orlando. I think it's going to be quite a tough game actually today. And who's the danger man? Have they still got that Sile Laren? Nope, he's not playing today. Don't really recognise anyone there, but doesn't necessarily mean to say it's not a strong team. Carry on from where we finished. The last game we actually won with 10 men. Eric Miller got sent off just at the end of the first half, 2 yellow cards, and we managed to really rally, and we looked like such a strong team in that game, even with 10 men. I am going to take this off today, just given the fact it's an important game. We need 10 men on the park. And we'll go to extended highlights, and away we go. I've slowed down the speed a little bit just because I can't really keep up with it half the time. So here we are with a chance inside the first minute. Alipour, cross face of goal, saved by Wilson. I have no idea. Redding, I know how to say his name, that's fine. Plays it forward to Whitmore. So Orlando are playing our old formation in the slightly wider version of what we're playing at the moment. I really like the formation we have at the moment. I think it really, I'm talking nonsense, aren't I? That's Rangers that has got the narrow version of this. I do like the formation that we're playing at the moment. I think the strikers really seem to work well in the partnerships that they've created. Iheanacho laying it off for Alipour. Just as I talk about it, they go and prove my point. And that's a good start to the game. 2 minutes in and we've scored away from home against the Eastern Conference's best side, but we've got to defend here, and it's off the bar and cleared away. Well, they say in football you make your luck, but the game hasn't really been going long enough to make our luck. I think we did just get lucky there. Bagheri, by the way, has been a fantastic signing. Honestly, I thought with Rios leaving we were going to have a big sort of hole in the squad in terms of quality, but Bagheri has really stepped up, and I certainly won't have any worries about playing him in the North American Champions League when that comes around in September, I think it is. So yeah, there's quite a lot going on in this game in the first 5 minutes. A lot of highlights. Zardowen wins the ball back, gets by his man here, can he? Inside to Toivonen, Iheanacho unmarked onto his left foot, and he skies it over the bar. Unfortunately, it's not rugby or American football. You don't get any points for putting it over the bar between the posts. Anderson dim now. Seren wide to Mitchell. The overlap there. He's looking for him. Ricardo Mangas cuts it back inside to Mitchell. Great challenge there from Montano, but they've still got it into the box. It's across the face of the goal. Bagheri with a great save, and then off the post. So yeah, we've definitely ridden our luck a little bit in the first 10 minutes. That's them hit the bar and the post, and Bagheri pulled off a great one-handed save there. How he's at 6.9 after that save, I do not know. Rice now spreading the play out wide to Montano, charging forward, looking for the byline. Lofts it in towards Arduin, can't make it. Legit, Arduin on the right foot to Toivonen. Toivonen tries to curl it into that far post. There just wasn't enough on that shot to really trouble the goalkeeper, as Reading will play rather dangerously with the ball in his own box. Alipur now taking the corner. I'm not actually sure why he's taking it. It should be Rice. Kearney now into the box onto the left foot, and it's deflected wide for another corner. Really bright start to this game from us. I'm delighted. If this is the best that the Eastern Conference have to offer, then I feel quite confident about our chances in terms of winning the MLS again this year. But it's all about the North American Champions League. I just can't wait for that to start, to get into that again. And obviously the group stages is a bit of a non-event. You know, you kind of get two teams from the smaller North American nations. As Alipur goes down in the box, no penalty given there. Mangus will clear it. Neto to Mitchell, lifting it over the top, looking for Anderson Dim into the box, looking around for options. Back to Mangus in deep, and Seren just puts it wide. But yeah, as I say, the North American Champions League group stages are kind of a given. I think you're going to get through them unless you get really unlucky with the draw, and it all comes down to who you then face in the rounds after that. And obviously in our first season we had Monterey and got beaten there. Kearney now in the edge of the box, lays it off to Legit, still not taking a shot. Ian Atchell rifles it off the post there. That would have been some finish if that had gone in. Unfortunately, just a couple of inches too much to the left. So we go in half time 1-0, and I mean, we're in control of this game. I'm not going to tell them that they're not doing well, because that would be kind of stupid. I think they would take that the wrong way. Just try and give them assertive words of encouragement that I have faith in them, there's more to come, blah blah blah, the usual. So yeah, I hate leads like this. You know that you're winning the game, you know that you are the better team, but there's always that chance the other team are just going to nick that goal. And you've seen them, they've had a couple of chances where they've hit the woodwork. So, you know, we certainly can't think that we've won this game, not just yet. Let's see if we can tell the guys to push forward a little bit. We need to try and get our second goal and cement our position here, but we've got two men doubling up on Arduin here. Whitmore trying to get past him, plays in the cross, Gonzalez cuts it out, lifts it forward to Ian Atchell. Break perhaps on here. Ian Atchell loses out. Toivonen over the top. Alipur's away onto the left foot, and he calmly slots it home for his second goal of the game. Brilliant goal there from Alipur. Very, very composed in front of goal. And I think if we do lose Alipur, if we do lose Ian Atchell in the summer months, when the European transfer window opens, which I really hope we don't, he has got a 9 million release clause. Will it be met? I don't know. Will he be happy if I turn down clubs? I don't know. But if he does go, I think Alipur and Zardes can do a job up front, to be honest. We'll obviously have to look to bring in someone else, because Ian Atchell is a major part of how we play. As they get a chance there. Another good save from Baghetti. And we're at 60 minutes now, and let's have a look at how, to be honest, the fitness and everything looks really good. I don't see any reason to change things around. I think it's going fairly well. I don't see the point in rocking the boat. Kearney now picks it up wide to Ian Atchell, getting to the byline, cuts it back in. Reading with the header away only as far as Arduin, loses out. Now this is dangerous. If they can get up the park quickly here, Arduin's that far forward, it is quite dangerous. Anderson Dim will now hold up play, looking for support. Gets it from Smith out wide, into Neto, back to Ramos. They're not really showing any urgency here, Orlando, but they're sort of patiently working it forward. And now Jorginho out wide on the left manages to get across, and Baghetti, that was a bit awkward there. I suppose safety first. Kearney with the header away from the corner, and a poor ball back out to the corner taker, and we come away with a goal kick. Okay, so 72 minutes. I'm going to make a change now. I'm going to bring off Rice, I think, for yeah, I'll bring him off for Fabregas. I don't think he plays particularly well as a ball-winning midfielder, but maybe does Kearney play well? It's not too bad. It's good enough. You're playing. Yeah, I don't really see the need to change anything else, so we'll give Fabregas his little team talk. Get his fitness back up a little bit after he's come back from his injury, get his sharpness back up, and who knows, maybe he'll be able to contribute towards a third goal. As Iheanacho from the throw-in plays it back to Legit. Fabregas now nearly blocked shot. Maybe it was heading on target, but I think the keeper would have saved it anyway. Montano with the corner looking for Gonzalez at the front post, and it's not troubling the goalkeeper there at all. Montano with a free kick now, looking for Iheanacho at that back post, cuts it back to Gonzalez. Surprised Gonzalez wasn't actually in the box there, given his aerial prowess. Legit now, Iheanacho is away to Henry, and will look to just work another chance again. Fabregas out wide, Montano in acres of space there, whips it in, and it's an easy catch for the goalkeeper, just too close to him there, as he launches the ball down the field looking for some kind of Orlando attack to salvage something from the game. Fabregas dinks it forward to Iheanacho, to Toivonen, to Alipour looking for his hat-trick, but he's not going to do it like that. Montano now gets the ball back, tries to play the cross, and it's blocked, and it'll roll out for a throw-in. You can see from the tickers that Montano and Arduin are now the kind of main assists, and that's kind of what I'd expect with sort of marauding fullbacks. And they've really come onto their game. I can't believe how well they've actually done. And they're now both worth $3.5 million as well. Really fantastic signings, and I think they're both actually icons at the club. Oof, that was close. Rasping shot there from Orlando, just wide of the post. So we can't assume that we've won this game yet. There's a few minutes left, but if we can get a third here, that would seal it. Iheanacho at the front post, it's blocked again. There's 5 blocked shots in this game, 5 on target and 6 off target. So Orlando desperate defending from them. Legit now will pick up the ball deep, plays it back out wide looking for Fabregas, and he's offside. I don't think there'll be too much more to happen in this game. Ramos now with a throw to Smith, plays it in looking for a striker, but straight to Bigeri, and Bigeri now sends it up looking for Alipour, can't get there. Iheanacho will pick it up. Neto on the yellow card, will he get sent off here for a foul? Nope. Fabregas now lifts it over the top, great ball, Alipour smashes it home for the hat-trick. Fantastic performance from Alipour, great ball from Fabregas there. Lovely move from the boys, and a 3-0 win away from home against the top team in the Eastern Conference. I kind of thought last year the Western Conference seemed stronger than the East, and it certainly looks as though it's the same way this time, although Philadelphia did give us a bit of a game in the end. But I do think the Western Conference is the stronger of the two, certainly in this save. Have we got another chance coming up here? 89 minutes, and the boys are hungry for more. They're not satisfied with 3-0. Whipped in looking for Iheanacho, and he's there. 4-0. Stunning performance from the lads here, really top notch, and this season's just going fantastically well. I just hope that we can keep this squad together over the summer and also the winter, I guess, as well, because you know we've got to try and keep them together for 2 transfer windows to start our onslaught of the North American Champions League. And I tell you what, if I were to win it, I would be reluctant to leave LA Galaxy. I'm really enjoying this job. It's got its challenges, certainly with signing players, given the fact the draft favours the lower teams, so you don't get the best talent in America. certainly from a youth point of view, the designated players and all that sort of stuff, the rules around foreigners, it's difficult, but it's different and it's challenging, and it's very rewarding when things go well. And well, it certainly did today. That was a fantastic performance from the lads, and we retain our 13-point lead over Portland. And looking at the other side, 13-point lead technically over Orlando City in the Supporters' Shield as well. Man of the match, hardly surprisingly, there was Mohamed Alipour with his hat-trick. Great game, great game. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly did. And that performance probably has been the best of the season. There have been, I mean, Seattle was 6-0, but I don't think we played quite as well as we did there. That was special. So guys, that is probably the kind of mid-season roundup of how things are going. I will probably come back when we have the North American Champions League games. Maybe do the FC Dallas game down here. I'm not sure. We'll see where it takes us, how things are going in the league. But certainly, as things stand, we are on course to retain our title. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. If you are, leave a like and a comment. Let me know how you think things are going. From what you've seen there, do you think we can give Monterrey a run for their money in next year's North American Champions League? I certainly think we can. And Ojo coming in the summer as well will only strengthen our position. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you come back for some more. And until the next time, I'll see you when I see you.